Yeah. It's a nice bright sunny day. No clouds in the sky. How's it going? We get a lot of cans from the family and we recycle, so I got tired of crushing them. It was fun watching the kids smash them on the ground, you know, go crazy with hammers and their feet, and you know, but then got to clean the mess up, and that's when they decide to run off and go play. Even though you tell them to pick them up, they don't listen. But anyways, so I built this thing that's behind me. That drill press right there is what powers it all. I'm gonna angle it down a little bit. So this has a, well, let me move it a little more, get out of the sun. Angle it down some more. So that right there is a feeder that I recently built for this thing. A long time ago I built this, and it was just drop a can in and try not to get the fingers caught, and it works. Put a trash can underneath or a bag, and it's not perfect, but I could sit there and load in cans. But the only problem is if I had a small can, then the piston would, or the ram would hit it and crush the can before it fell in. This is a regular size can, and so I guess I got to get some power going first. You'll see here at the end where it messes up once it does these little cans. See how it messed up that can. So for the most part, as long as I'm paying attention, it works. Gonna do a little bit of a walk around here. So I've got the little drill press. This is just a piece of 1/2 inch raw dowel, metal dowel. These are just cheap bearings that you can get. They'll, like if you buy a wheelbarrow tire, like a flat free wheelbarrow tire, they'll come with a whole bunch of different bearings, and some of them are 1/2 inch inside diameter, or you can just go buy the bearings themselves. But this is just a piece of pipe, and here's some 3-inch C channel. I think I have another bearing, or maybe not. Where is it? Right there. It doesn't look like I got another bearing, so it's just got one bearing. And then, yep, right in there's the starter gear. Yeah, old Ford starters are, you know, are my sacrificial lamb. Same with these flex blades, but this could be repurposed for something else, but I did kind of weld onto it, so I'm probably not. This was that's 1-inch keyed shaft. The bottom, that's part of the crankshaft that went to this flex plate. This 1-inch keyed shaft fit snugly in there. Can't remember how I attached that, but I maybe welded it. And then that's a pillow block, and then another pillow block on the bottom, and then this is just EMT. Just welded it all together. That's 1-inch EMT, 3/4 inch EMT. It's pretty loose. I'm sure it's worn the heck out of here. And then this was I think that was the, can't remember. One of these was a socket head, either this side or this side. I can't remember. But I used that universal, and then it kept popping off, so I finally just welded it. And then this is just another piece of pipe and some steel, and then I put this hole saw on here to better fit. I don't remember. I built this years ago, and just there's another piece of 1/4 inch plate that used to be a track pad. It's no longer. And then this is just all scrap metal, every bit of this. These are pieces that we got in a storage unit. There were just a whole bunch of them, and I always keep steel. And then these are shelf brackets. These are those shelves you can put together and adjust the shelves, and we get them all the time. And so basically the thing that I need to do is make some kind of a holder right here that keeps the cans from falling into the path of the piston, or I should call it a ram, right here. And I'm gonna, once it gets to this point right here, it's gonna hit something which is gonna turn a shaft, which will turn another shaft, which will hit a little flap that'll keep the cans from falling. So once it reaches this point, the flap will go like that, and then once it gets past that point, it'll fall back, maybe spring loaded, or I don't know, probably something to make sure gravity's gonna want to make it shut, because if it doesn't, that kind of screws things up. But yeah, so just thrown together. This thing is sat out in the rain. It's been abused, but it just keeps on going. This drill press I got from my best friend, he didn't need it anymore, or didn't want it, I don't know. And I'm like, sure, I'll take it. Piece of, I think that was exhaust pipe, or that might have been more conduit, but I don't know. It's been a long time. But yeah, scrap metal thrown together. Oh yeah, there's the other bearing. It's in the bottom. It's right here. It's kind of hard to see, but there's the lip of it. So yeah, all you got to do is just try to make sure things are straight. I probably put the shaft in the drill press, had it hanging down there, put the bearings on it, put the bearings in the pipe, and then welded the pipe into place, and that makes it easy. Instead of like trying to make sure it's all in the right spot. I do things as easy as I can, but sometimes I have to redo things. Sometimes I don't, and I'm happy when I don't. Anyways, that's it for now.